Actually about to ask 30 days challenge just for the clothing thing or any materials thing about,
Just for shopping
just for
clothing.
shopping clothing thing. Now that's very cool. Now I'm gonna ask more how you change the mindset or ask them to do, challenge. This is one of them, and I think it's very good. So the next thing, and I'm most interested about, I to be honest, I'm interested in all of it. I'm so happy to be here right now. I'm gonna thank you again, Bridget, for being here to giving me an honor to be with you. And the next thing, I was actually scrolling your Instagram because I have 1 hour because I got our.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
You were on my
I had
time.
nothing else to do, so I was like, yeah, just do it because I did before. Let me go into the details. So I'm gonna talk about the vintage, born again vintage. So I went to the profile,
Mhm.
and even with the fast fashion clothes, you repurpose them. It's so much better than to throwing into the landfills.
Right.
And the way you make it, the way you repurpose that, I don't see why people not gonna love that, as you told me before. And even if they repurpose that and they wear and feel good and feel comfortable, they feel confident. And one of the feeling that they got that, we're making a change.
Mhm.
So why not? So
Right.
what does born again means beyond just a brand name? Because I explained the whole idea, but I want to hear from you too. Maybe you add a little more.
Well, it actually has several meanings, but
Okay.
so and I just think this is just like a side joke because when I was trying to come up with the tagline, it was between Born Again Vintage and Reconstruction Junction. So
Oh
I
my
think I chose
God.
the right one.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. But so initially, it was so I was like definitely like entering a new phase in my life at that particular time.
Yeah.
Being an at-home mom, and then all of a sudden now, being this designer slash author. So there's that one definition. So I was kind of being born again, going down this completely different path that I really didn't even anticipate. It wasn't on my goal list. It wasn't on my trajectory. So that was that. Also, born again vintage means, being able, of course, the most obvious is giving this vintage a second chance. Like as you said, instead of it ending in the landfill,
Yeah.
now we're getting another chance to live. So it's being born again.
Yeah.
The other meaning of it was I had recently lost my last child when I was offered this book, and so I was definitely in a very sad and dark place. And so to be offered this and given me this chance to kind of step out of where I could have went, because I definitely could have went somewhere else with that.
Yeah.
And this gave me a chance to go a different place. So like I said, it's definitely super, super personal for me in more ways than one. But it also means, just really getting a chance to, to be happy and share and do different things with your life that you didn't anticipate. So just being able to be born again and again and again and again.
Yeah, no, I love the idea. I'm sorry to hear about that, but I think you are one of the perfect examples of the woman empowerment too, because how you overcome the things that you had in the past or just happened, and how you can born again yourself. Because as long you're breathing, it's not over.
Right.
You can still do it. You can still.
That's right.
Wow, that's amazing. I love the things when we just don't say, but there's a meaning, a story behind it, where we can learn from, or it comes for some others' experiences. You just did. It's beautiful. And the other question is about why do you believe vintage clothing is so powerful in this fast-paced fashion world, where the trends are coming back to back twice a week now? I was actually reading. Yeah.
Well, I mean, what I've learned in my history is I got at least two amazing stories.
Okay.
That made me realize how important vintage is. One, vintage connects us to our past, different eras that we weren't even able to live. But we also realize that when you look at vintage clothing and you just realize how amazing it was made. I mean, the work the craftsmanship, the detailing. I mean, like, people cared about what they were making, and you could tell by how they made it. So, you know, you compare that to now, they could care less. It's made quick, 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 shipped out, quick, 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 shipped out. Back then, I mean, everything was just like, from the matching of the thread to the type of thread.
Oh yeah.
To the, I mean, everything was just immaculate, and it just took so much concern and care on whoever bought it.
I've been going to the shops to match the colors with the clothes to make it, and it takes